Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be doing a tier list on free-to-play player abilities and seeing which one is the best and which one's the worst. Guys, make sure to stay for the whole video because I'm not just going to be putting it in the tier list, I'm going to be explaining why it's there and why I'm putting it on that spot. So let's get just straight into it. Okay guys, I know this looks a little unneat, but I had to rush it because it is currently nighttime and I have to get this video out quick. So the first one we're going to be doing is Dash, and honestly Dash is a really good ability and it should not be in the E tier, so I'm going to be putting it in the D tier. Yes, it is a really good ability, but we do have Thunder Dash and Blink and all those other abilities which instantly go forward. This one goes slowly forward, not too slowly, but still doesn't go as fast as the others, so it doesn't deserve to go in C, but goes in D because it is still pretty good. It does not deserve to be in E. The next one is Platform. Platform is trash. Let's just put that in E right away. That is the worst ability in the game. By far, it is just so bad. All you do is put a platform there. Now, I didn't put an F tier in this tier list because none of these abilities are that horrible. All of them are at least E or higher because F means it absolutely trash and you can't do anything with this, but Platform is still kind of good if you want to get them from above and trick them. The next ability is Super Jump, and I'm going to be putting it at the front of D tier because it is better than Dash because you can jump up and trick the person and they die easier than Dash. You have to be quite good to do Dash and it's still not as good as Super Jump. So that's my opinion on Super Jump. Let's just go to Invisibility. Now it is quite an overpowered ability in 2v2s and stuff like that. I'm going to be going C tier for Invisibility. It shouldn't be D tier. It's not that bad, but it's decent good. Quad Jump should probably be behind Dash. It's like Super Jump, but it goes slower and doesn't go as high, so it's not that good of ability. Now, let's just get straight onto the next one. Super Dash. Honestly, I'll put it on C tier. It's like Dash, but instantly teleports, and that's pretty OP. So I'm going to be putting it on C because you can teleport into them, and they're not expecting you, and they'll just die instantly. Freeze is going to be going at the back of C tier because it's just not that good. You can only freeze it when it's going to you, and you don't really ever need to use it. Honestly, you could just use Telekinesis, which Telekinesis is the same, but it actually launches the ball fast. Next one is Shadow Step, and honestly, it should go in front of Freeze because it isn't that good. You just go into a shadow form and go pretty fast around the map for a couple of seconds. It's not that good. You can do some combos on people, but it should not be on D tier. Wind Cloak, in my opinion, Wind Cloak should be on E tier, but it is better than Platform. Wind Cloak is like Reaper, but you can only have it for a couple of seconds, which honestly is so bad. So honestly, Wind Cloak should be on E tier. Now let's get on to the next one because we don't want to talk about Wind Cloak for too long. Blink, it's like Super Dash, but just even better. So let's just put that in the C tier. Now we got a lot of C tiers, but don't worry, the good abilities are coming soon. So let's just put that right there. Next one is Force Field. Now Force Field is such a good ability, and we're just going to be putting that up to A tier straight away. Now you can force field other people and trick them so much. Sometimes it just goes to random people and they're just not expecting and they die even though you're facing forward. You can also counter clashes easier and kill people while you're in clashes. Just walk inside them while you have force field. You can also counter pull. So if someone pulls you, activate this and you can't die from pull, which is honestly super good. It's also really good for the pay to win infinite going against you. Now if you equipped force field while the pay to win infinite is going at you, you are not gonna die, because I think it goes around the same amount of seconds as the infinite. So if you just equipped it when the infinite's going and someone's trying to target you, just equipped it and you'll be completely fine. Now this deserves to be an A tier. Now we got swap I made a video on, and I don't know where it goes, B or A. Honestly, when I started to get good at other abilities, I think it's around B or A. I don't know really what to pick, but honestly, I know I made a video on it and I know it was a really good ability, but it's still not as good as the other abilities that are coming up. I'm going to put on B tier, even though you can trick people. Lots of the pros now have learnt how to counter swap. Now, when I made that video back then, lots of people didn't know how to counter it, but now heaps of people know how to counter swap, so it is on the B tier now. If you guys want to know why the swap ability is on B tier and you want to master it, then after this video, go out and click on this video. It is really good. The next one is Raging Deflect. Now, I don't know if it goes on S tier or A tier. It's such a good ability. This is a hard decision, guys, but I'm going to be putting it on S tier. Now, you're probably wondering, it's not that good, but it is that good for free-to-play players. Now, I'm leaving a gap because there's a better ability coming up right now called the Reaper. Now, I'm going to be talking about these two right now. Let's just start with the Raging Deflect. Raging Deflect can boost the ball crazy, can counter pull, and can also kill people super easy. Just boost them into it, and it can also make the round go a lot quicker, which is so much better for me in my opinion. Making the round go quicker, speeding it up, helps a lot in the round, and honestly you can kill people pretty easily with it. It's like force field, but only one hit, but a super duper fast hit, so it's really good. Now, Reaper is gonna be first this whole video. Reaper is so overpowered. It's crazy overpowered. One kill, you go zooming around the map. After this video, also watch this video on your screen. Now, it is just so good. I'm just gonna do a short recap of it. You just go fast and fast every time you kill. 5 kills max. You go faster and faster. You can hit faster, and you go in and out, and you can kill them easy. And if you don't know what I mean, then go to that video after this video. The next one is gonna be Pull. Now, Pull is actually a super good ability. Now, it is quite annoying. A or S tier, I don't really know, but I'm probably gonna put it at the back of S tier because people do call it annoying, but that kind of makes it good. Usually people are using Raging Deflect and Force Field, but if they're not, you can kill them easily with the Pull. Now, it does have a really slow cooldown, so it should be like in between A and S, but I don't have that, so it's going to be at the back of S tier. Now, the next ability is the Telekinesis, and that should be going in the B tier, but it should be going in front of the Swap because it's kind of like Raging Deflect. It's kind of like Freeze, but it stops it and goes really fast. It's like Freeze and Raging Deflect together. And if you're wondering why is that not good, well, first of all, it stopped for quite a long time, 2 seconds, so they know when it's going to come to them. But it is B tier because it does kill a lot of people a lot of the time, and it is better than Swap. The next ability is the Pulse ability. Now, that's going to be going in A tier, but it's not going to be going in front of Force Field. Even though Pulse disables all abilities, it's still not good as Force Field, even though it can disable Force Field only for a couple of seconds, 10 to 15 seconds. It's not too long, and people can get their abilities back and just kill you instantly, and the reload time is very slow. Now, as you can see, we have gone through all the free-to-play abilities. Now, if you guys want to, tell me below if you agree with me or disagree, and tell me what abilities you think could be changed around. And if you guys want to go back to these 2 videos, they will show you the swap ability and the reaper ability and why they're on that type of tier list. But that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys agree with me, and if you don't, that's fine. Just tell me in the comments. I completely get it, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.